Welcome to Nessio's Light. Yeah, I lie. Sue me. Or don't do that. I can't afford to get sued, actually. Anyways, I am such a liar. I mean, I would like to say, I'd like to think, at least, that I'm like most people in that I try and tell the truth as much as I can. Like if somebody asks me, hey, I had a sandwich in the fridge. Did you eat the sandwich? I'd like to think that I would say, yeah, I ate it. That sandwich that you put in the fridge, it ended up in my stomach. Sorry about that, man. I don't know how that happened. Maybe. I'd like to think I'd do that. But, I mean, in practice, I lie a lot more than I really think that I do. And it's such a small, honestly minuscule way that doesn't really even matter because everyone lies the way that I lie. You know, somebody asks you, hey, how's it going? And you say, I'm doing good. And you just like automatically say that. Are you really doing good? Are you really okay right now? How are you actually feeling? I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna have like an answer that's a bit more complicated than just, I'm good. I mean, unless you were the human equivalent to a capybara, like obviously you're gonna have some things on your mind. You're always gonna be thinking about some things. How honest are you really? If somebody asks you how you are doing, do you tell them honestly? If you're having a bad day, do you say, hey, I'm actually having a shitty day. I'm not doing too hot. And on a similar note, if somebody asks you, like, what do you do? What are, like, things that you like? Do you tell them honestly what it is? What it is that you actually do with your free time? I sure as shit don't. I genuinely could not imagine telling anybody, yeah, I like to make Minecraft videos. I'm cool. I'm so awesome. Hey, do you guys want to watch a video about me moping for 5 minutes? That's a real ride and a half. Like, no, obviously not. I never share the fact that I like making YouTube videos, ever, with anybody, ever. Despite the fact that YouTube is so mainstream, and it's probably like everybody makes YouTube videos, I feel like a different way about it. So it's a little more serious when I say I like to make YouTube videos. Anyways, tangent over. I am a liar, and I cannot stop lying for the life of me. I'm a LARPer. I cannot stop LARPing. That term is already like ass old, but I've never had the chance to actually use it in a sentence. So here we are. I guess it's also important to distinguish, like, is lying about that a bad thing? Like, lying in general isn't good. Like, that's not something that you should be doing all the time. But is lying ever good? Is there ever a situation where lying is necessary? You could argue, yeah, there is sometimes where lying is for the benefit of somebody else, but I think regardless of how harsh a truth is, somebody should hear it. At the very least, it could be like watered down to not be so like calloused or harsh, if that makes sense. I think under most circumstances, no, lying is not okay, and you shouldn't lie. But I'm a hypocrite. I lie all the time. All of the time. Somebody asks me how my day's going. You know what I'm answering with. Somebody asks me what I like to do with my time. I don't give them an answer, or I bullshit an answer, or I dodge the question. You know, I could always just be myself. There's no harm in that, but a part of me doesn't really want to do that. A part of me is scared to do that, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that's like that, but I just thought I'd share. I think just at the end of the day, try to tell the truth as best as you can, but, you know, if somebody asks you how your day is going and you don't really want to get into it, and I'm good, I guess just works. It's not the end of the world if you tell somebody that you're doing alright, even if maybe you're not. Unless it gets to a certain point. Actually, disregard everything that I just said in the past minute. That is baloney, hokey baloney. You should probably talk to your therapist. If your therapist asks how your day went, you damn well tell them. Who am I to encourage the truth when I can't even speak my own truth, as pretentious as that sounds? I simply cannot stop lying. Maybe the lies that I tell are true. Maybe I am the lie. Maybe the lie is actually cake. And maybe I'm cake. And maybe the real cake is the friends that we made along the way. And maybe the real friends that we made along the way are lying! Anyways, before I go insane, I hope you have a lovely day. And just hang in there. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye!